Hey guys, Chomsky here. Uh, Happy March 21st. This is the second video of the day, and I basically fused Fabian. Um, got all excited, wanted to mess with him, and yeah, so here we are. So I just want to go over his build, my thoughts on him. Haven't really used him too much. He's level 1, so dude's all right. You know, he's going to be a lot of fun for a lot of people. So let's just go over it. I don't have him mastered yet, so there's going to be some more stats. Uh, and yeah, let's go over his kit first, and then we could go to the stuff, and then we could talk about relic, and then potentially where I'm going to toss in the tier 6. So skill wise, attacking one enemy 2 times. All right. Each hit steals 10% of target's turn meter, so you need accuracy. Places a true fear debuff for 2 turns if the target's turn meter is fully depleted. Hey, that's rad. If you have them in a counterattack, somebody attacks you, boom, there you go. There's a true fear for 2 turns. That's a lot. You know, a 2 turn true fear, that's pretty sexy. A2, attacking one enemy, places a petrification, so dude's toss into stone. Has a 75% chance, goes up to 100 on this 3 turn, one booked, skill. Tosses true fear everywhere else. Like, okay, awesome. So everyone's feared. As long as there's no block debuffs, you know, and as long as you have the accuracy for it, everyone's feared. That's pretty neat, man. I don't know how much damage he's doing with this, but I don't care. I want that petrification out there. I want that fear out there because I want my dudes to go, and I don't give a shit about them. I want them to be gone. So let's take advantage of it. Let's just build this dude up with a boatload of accuracy. Um, Additionally, the passive activates this skill whenever an enemy under a true fear debuff successfully uses a skill. Okay, so basically, get your dudes that do block debuffs out there and really ramp them up because that is going to be the biggest help that you can get against Fabian. Um, Really, really big. And then here his A3. Uh, dude has an AoE, and then he also has the ability to basically say, "Hey, dude, you have a 3 turn cooldown." Uh, that's rad. Um, and then this also wipes because a lot of our buffs they're basically like 2 turns, maybe 1 turn. I think this goes through Stone Skin as well, but I really don't know. But it's just decreasing the duration of enemy buffs. Um, that's nutty. Like really, like by itself, that's rad. For him to get an additional thing like this of increasing the cooldowns, like so think Crixia, think Warlord. That's dude's not a void legendary. Dude's not a mythical. He's just a spirit dude. Um, that's ridiculous. And he gets an extra turn. So this could potentially bleed into that whole petrification and true fear in everybody. You know, like that's nutty. But wait, there's more. Whenever one of your enemies is revived, places a true fear on them. Okay, removes basically all the good CC. So stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, and petrification from him before the start of his turn. So all right, it's basically a Tuhana Rock, a Doom Priest, but just for himself. Um, Decreased defense is still going to be out there. Decreased accuracy is still going to be out there. Decreased attack, you know, leech, that's still going to be there on him. But the big stuff, like that's going to be gone. So, okay. Again, Spirit Champion. This is absolutely ridiculous. The reviews are starting to come in, and yeah, all right, PVE with a PvP. Okay. Um, so how do I have them? I have them in Feral, and there's a few schools on this one. So my idea with this is, oh, and I forgot about 19% everywhere. Um, so my idea with it, I want him to go basically stupid fast, but that makes the most sense, right? And Chomsky's not exactly on the same page with everyone else. But the more and more I thought of it, I'm not going to get to those levels of ridiculous speeds and have the accuracy. And really, that's it. And I still wanted to keep my Arbiter up there, as well as my Shuzen and other people with the stats that they have. So I didn't want to strip from them to put on him. So I was like, all right, let me just do this because in a nine-piece feral, he's going to be tossing out there a boatload of this accuracy and speed, but for the allies to do 5% more damage per each debuff placed by him. He's tossing out the true fears, right? Uh, and really that's it. But that is such a big one, and a petrification. Apologies, so sorry, but those true fears. That's another 4 debuffs out there, right? With petrification, so that's 5. So potentially another 25% for my allies, for the people who come in and just clean up. Again, treating this guy as a support because that's huge. So immediately I'm thinking in a team, I get my speed boost into me. I want my, let's say, Shuzen. I want Shuzen to go into my Odin, and I want to wipe everybody out. Have them stunned and a decreased defense. And I would love to have Fabian in there. Basically does that skill cooldown. Um, on the A2 there. Um, sorry, on the A3, like just in case they wake up, like I want that. Because I'm not so worried about this because Odin basically just wipes everybody out. So that's fine. Even if that doesn't happen, like this is a nice backup, you know? And then I'd bust out Fortis out there or maybe Marius, um, and just cleans everybody up. So it's kind of an overlap, but as we know, sometimes we need that, and I'm good with it. So for him, a decent amount of speed, you know, aiming for 320 would be great, but I'm not there yet. I need to change up. I need to get some dust, and then I need to rank up. I need to toss in some glyphs here because really there's work to be done, and Fabian needs to get there. Uh, Obviously busting out the accuracy because I want my stuff to land, and that's okay. Resistance, I'm not really caring about because as long as I get the speed, as long as I get the accuracy, those dudes are going to be under fear and true fear. So I'm okay like having nominal resistance, and that's fine. But yeah, I get that. Uh, Molten Death Bell, it's a dumb relic. It's a rare, but in this case, it works. The 51 accuracy is pretty gnarly. Just coming up, um, as well as that it's like I get him to churn a little bit. It's only once per turn, but still to get 10% more turn meter, I'll take it. I I'm not going to be greedy. I'm not going to ask for 15 or anything like that. I just give me what you got. And for the relic, I'm ignoring turn meter. I'm sorry. This wearer gains 3% turn meter whenever an enemy loses 25% or more HP. I have him with Odin. I have him with Marius. They're gonna lose that stuff. So more turn meter coming back this way. I don't have him mastered yet, but you know I would think oppressor works. Again, I just want him going quasi as fast as I can, and I'm okay with that. I don't want this. You know, um, the 5% more, maybe. This basically guarantees the fact that he's going to place that stuff. So I'm tossed in between that. Um, Accuracy, I this is just no. at my stage, I really just want turn meter, you know, and really that's it. Fearsome Presence is nice, but I think I'm gonna lean towards um, Oppressor, just because I want that to happen. So that's my first build with them. Let's see how it goes. I still have a banner here that is right here. Just because it's speed. You know, again, I'm not really caring too much about attack. I got accuracy on it. We know that Feral's kind of tricky, so like there's no speed here, you know, and I'll take that. And plus, it's got accuracy, so I'm gonna definitely love that. And I don't want to rework this, so it's fine. It can maybe get up there. So I don't know. Let's bump this up. We got artifact enhancement tomorrow, so I'm just gonna wait, um, and then bump that up to 16, and hopefully this happens. If not, okay, like that would suck. That would suck too. But really wanting speed because for him, speed is king. Um, we want to get there, and again, I just don't want to take him off. I don't want to take off the goods off anyone else. So I'm okay with this. Stone Skin may also be a good one. You know, I just don't really have really fast Stone Skin. So that's what I got. Um, yeah, that's what I got. So this is Fabian. This is my first Fabian. And kind of excited to start building him up on the next champ training and then really use them. So yeah, thanks for watching what I do. Appreciate you all. Uh, see you when I stream next. You know, come hang out, talk shit to me. You know, and we'll take it from there. All right, bye guys.